A jungler that's come back to the meta a bit is Rampage. He's been a fun time, and in this deck and guide, I am going to try some early game damage, rely on that ultimate to really bring us the tankiness, but then in the late game, transfer into this radiating damage beast of a tank. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a hero deck and guide. I am Sylphin, and what is this? This is my old school way of doing a deck and guide by doing it live. Way back when I didn't have much time, I would have to do my decks and guide live because, well, I simply didn't have the time and I simply just had to get them done. So I'm gonna try that today because I have, when running the math of my own life, figured out that, you know, I don't have much more time than I used to. I spend a lot more time streaming, so I in fact actually don't have much more time than I did back when I was this full stay-at-home dad. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about Rampage. I think that he doesn't necessarily have the best wave clear, so that's why we start at the top white camp here in the jungle. The very first ability you get is King of the Jungle. There's a passive 0.5 health regen that you always get, but then there's also an additional 3 when you are in the jungle. So that gives him tremendous sustain that I'm going to try to rely on here, and it seems to be working okay. Now that we have gotten the top jungle camp, the green camp, I also then get my pounce is a leap attack. What happens is you see me use it there, where you leap 1,000 unit range, but when he's enraged, it goes really much farther. And you can use your basic attack to stop it early. So there, you saw me stop it early and try to get some damage there. Now, unfortunately, I don't make it over here to the river camp, unfortunately, but doesn't look like it is going to be too bad there. So unfortunately, looks like his wave clear wasn't necessarily the fastest there. So that's maybe leaning for me to say either you can make that happen faster, or you can simply just get a Sylphin with more power. I got the Oasis Sylphin simply because I maybe thought that he had a bit of an issue with his jungle clear. Doesn't look like it. The last ability here that you've got, you should be able to reach level 3 by the time you are done here, clearing the camp at the 3-minute mark, and then you would get your boulder throw. This is pretty much Rampage's most solid ability in that he picks up his boulder, makes a very audible noise, so you gotta be very careful that the enemies will know that you've picked up your boulder, and you can throw it out for 100 ability damage, stun on hit for 1.4 seconds, and you knock away minions that are hit. So I'm actually going to wait till these are level 5 stack. I'm going to come up here and do this. So let's see. Let's pick up this. Probably heard that. So haha. And I'm actually going to. Okay. So because I didn't throw it, there is a delay there that let's see if the Wukong here. No, he's not going to focus the. I'm gonna wait till that nonsense is over. I'll come here, and I should be able to get out of here. Let's see. Nope, I am dead. So that is a failed gank. If you don't throw your rock, you can't hold it indefinitely. So that's an unfortunate game. Now I'm trying to something different here. The next 3 CP, I traded my Mad Spore Sash for my Oasis Sylphin for Mad Spore Sash. Look at this radiate damage, go to town. It is still worth it here at only level 3. That's pretty impressive. I'm actually going to King of the Jungle just so that I ensure that I am healthy when I go into these engagements. As you can see, it's pretty important there that I am healthy when I gank. Now, as a jungler, it's your job to come over here and help out your allies if they are in trouble in their lane. They got a good 2-person gank. There's this Twin Blast and Decker having a good time trolling each other up. So I'm trying to be a good jungler here and help out my teammates, but it looks like our Twin Blast not quite. Now we do have Rampage's ultimate, which is pretty badass here. It's called Enraged. Buff 75 health regen per second for 12 seconds. And your pounce range is greatly increased to 3,300 units. The boulder throw, though, is instant. So whether you want to pick up your boulder at the start of an engagement and use it then, or even perhaps save it for your ultimate, it's up to you. It's kind of, do you need it instantly, which is what your ult can give it, can help with, or you can help give it you know, a little bit later. Now I do have the green buff and I want to try something, but this crunch here, I'm not too worried about him actually, but there you go, trying to keep the enemy at bay with your presence here as the jungler. So I'm going to actually go in here and help out my Twin Blast, which seems to be very nicely, because I'm going to do this here. Boop. And whoopsies, sorry about that, as I'm not supposed to steal the kill there from our carry, so that's unfortunate. I'm actually going to shove this lane, as the Gideon should be able to go should be able to go into the mid lane in time, meaning I should be able to do this. So I'm actually going to make sure that this explodes on the Kwong here, and I'm going to pick up my boulder. Give a good throw. There we go. I'm going to use my ultimate here because I have a good radiate passive here. I should be able to take him out. Yes, we do. And is my ultimate enough? No, it's not. I'm gonna make sure I don't go too far here. Although I'm gonna have to save my ultimate for my rock here for the Gideon. So as I am the one, there it is. Hiya! Ooh, I got him too, but hey, doesn't matter. So looks like my Twin Blast is really too far. What is he doing? I'm going to try to body block here for a Decker. What? Alright, so unfortunately, that's solo queue these days for you. People being very salty and trolling. Hello, Gideon! Boo! Now that we have a whole bunch of damage here from our Guardian's Ward and our Madstone Gem, believe it or not, we should be able to do something now. Looks like our Twin Blast is getting absolutely picked on here. As let's see if I can help out my team here. I'm gonna pick up this. Oh no! Can I get the Kwong at least? I can. There should be one dead Kwong. There we go. Very nicely done. As unfortunately though, the Crunch gets away. I think he is, I think he's doing really quite well. Yeah, 2-0, so we definitely could get him. So there you go. The Madstone Gem here is going to give us some good damage in the early game, which actually does work quite well. Get these camps done even faster just when we go in with our boulder. That's going to do a good amount of damage. With Rampage in the early game, carries aren't doing too much damage, so you can get away with some power, and I think it works really quite well. Now for Raptors, the really cool part is my radiate and the little bit of damage actually goes a super duper long way on that. So you know what? Let's engage here. We got, oh goodness, I'm gonna actually zone out this. Oh goodness, look at this damage. Yeah, baby. Oh, come on, baby. There's a radiate. Yeah, there's a radiate damage. Go to town. There we go. Now we have to focus Yin, though. Don't forget to use your ultimate early enough. And there is one dead. There we go. Oh, and look at that. The damage was too much from that Yin. So interestingly enough, look at she. Oh, she's 22 CP. Okay, well, that probably explains it, but you know what? We're still gonna go into more damage. Alright, we have a fully upgraded Flashfire Piston, which you might be like, well, that's a lot of damage. And I would say, not really. Oh, lucky. So, yeah, you might be like, oh, that's a lot of damage, Sylphin. For somebody that's supposed to be, you know, a tank, especially with a build called Indestructible Obsidian, well, that's because we're relying on our level 2 ultimate now to do actually quite a bit. So come on, Decker. Can you land a stun, baby? Oh, no, you can't. So the Decker and me stun would have actually gone a long way. The layering of that crowd control is actually really good. So that's what I'm trying to think of here. But it looks like, unfortunately, the two chose to engage. I'm not sure why. Rats. Alrighty, here's another thing. I'm gonna focus on this phase here, and I'm just gonna kind of keep on going. I'm gonna guess where she is. I'm gonna do this here. Hiya! Okay. Wow! Holy crap! That was something else. Got to use your ultimate fast enough. You can't wait until you're too low. So that was really, really unfortunate there. As we have a clear heart now to increase our healing received by 15%. So that ultimate at level 3, 250 health regen, now turns into significantly more, 280 something, whatever that is. So that, I have run the math, that is actually really quite worth it. So especially with our Mad Sport Sash and our Thermobond that we're going to get pretty darn soon, it's going to work really well. And here's an engagement. I have no idea what's happening because phase, and I missed that. Can I please just kill the phase? Yay, here's a crunch. Can't let Crunch do too many things because he's ridiculously crazy as well. Boom, die. Oh my god. Wow, 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 wow. Well done. Oh yeah, nicely done. So, unfortunately, our whole team was there. The Twin Blast was not even there to begin with. He's trolling hard. Solo queue. And, yeah, so, guys, come on. Let's do better. Ho or Prime, baby! After two great engagements where we used our rock to at key moments to solidify some engagements right when people were retreating or trying to engage, really save some key targets. Great stuff. Oh, baby, it's been going well. So now that we have Thermobond, this Kwang's root, this Crunch's knockup, the Phase's root. Oh boy, that's only going to help us. So the theme of this deck, guys, is a lot of armor so that we can rely on our regen and our ult to do crazy things. In the math department, yeah, 12 seconds of 280 health regen per second is a ton of health. I don't think I need to mention that that's a heck of a lot of health. So, guys, the math is really, really strong with a lot of armor on Rampage and no health. The only thing you got to be careful of is when you don't have all of that armor to help mitigate that damage. You just have to be careful because people can, without that armor, really burst you down. So you just got to be careful in doing that. All right, so I'm trying to save my. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? Nope. I want to kill this. That's Kwang, come on, baby! Oh no, he has a 2! Oh, can I survive this damage? Almost. Oh boy, look at that. Look at 4 people attacking me, almost able to kill him. That Kwang, but I think he has Thermobond too, doesn't he? No, so that was okay, so that was the quenching scales then from the enemy phase. Yeah, it was. So that's unfortunate. So close. The damage is there. We're finally finished all of our tank, Mad Spore Sash, and this Thermobond. Thermobond, tremendous value. Even if there's only a few stuns, I think on Rampage, it makes a lot of sense. Just because he can really, really benefit from that increased health. So I'm actually going to steal this here, and then boom. I'm going to layer on the stuns here. Look at that ridiculous amount of stun. That's just amazing. Oh, and you are dead. Yep. Phase! Oh, well done, Phase! Oh, you don't deserve it, but well done. Oh, so close. There we go. Look at that. Now their carry is done. So we can just go into town here. Oh, look at it. You did nothing. Kwang, you did nothing. Oh, look at this. You did absolutely nothing. I'm gonna layer on the. Oh, I don't need to, so let's just continue on here. Let's just continue on. I'll body block. Look at that. Ooh. Yokshies. You hurt. So, look at that. Look at all of that. Yin's absolutely obliterated. Oh, the frontline presence, guys. And we still have yet to all of this damage and attack speed. So, yeah. The potential here is very, very high to be a good frontline presence. Maybe, yes, some more barrier or some more guard, perhaps. But honestly, I'm not too sure how we would get that. So, there you go. Let's take a look at the build. And here you go, ladies and gentlemen, in the Rampage Indestructible Obsidian. So, of course, the Centurion, you start off with your Oasis Sylphin, which we can probably switch out for another Sylphin, even because I think he does honestly need it. So there's that Sage's Sylphin into your Guardian's Ward. Although it did work really nicely right after that Sage's Sylphin, the next 3 CP you get, simply get your Madspore Sash, of course don't upgrade it, into your Guardian's Ward, into a Madstone Gem, into a Flashfire Piston. You have another Madstone Gem as an option, you don't need to get it. After that, then you can go into your late game tank. So that is simply, you know, put some tankiness here on the Madspore Sash. You get your Clear Heart after you get some guard, increase, especially once your ult is level 2, get the Clear Heart, get even more value from that. Really is freaking awesome. Then after that, you just get your Thermobond. I did add an optional Tuned Barrier to go against a Thermobond if there weren't many stuns on the enemy team. So there you go, Tuned Barrier or this Thermobond. And that's it. You get 4 late game cards, you keep your Guardian's Ward, and you keep your Flashfire Piston. Pretty simple. There you go. Circlet Health even if you want to go in the safe lane as a support. You have a jungle drink, really helps to clear those camps and gives you some health regen, health token for some tankiness, or even a cast token if you so like. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this huge throwback Thursday to how I used to do my building, guys. Let me know, guys, what you guys think down in the comments about this format. It's really easy for me to do. It's really easy. And so just let me know, guys, if you guys like this, enjoy the gameplay, and the guide portion and the deck portion. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this format. Please like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it, share it with the community, and of course, guys, subscribe. If you guys like this content, especially if you found it useful, please subscribe so I can do it for you in the future. If you would like to support me and what I do on a regular basis, please consider going over to my Patreon account where you can make a monthly pledge to support what I do and reap some pretty good rewards. Till next time, like always, guys, stay optimistic and positive.